So I have come back with the story of Richard Harris and his wife, Elizabeth. The endless drinking at the time, Harris was consuming 2 bottles of vodka a day, as well as a bottle of port and brandy. And mad behavior was finally too much for his wife, Elizabeth. Drunken rows were growing more and more violent. Richard had success and fame, she later said. We had money, we had 3 healthy kids. Yet my only thought was how I could keep out of his way. Driving back from one Hollywood party, Harris began hurling abuse at some invisible demon in the night. He then set about destroying the inside of the car, tearing up the upholstery, ripping his hands until they bled. Finally, Elizabeth flew back to London and filed for divorce. It was the height of irony that just when Harris had cracked Hollywood and was earning the big bucks, there was no one to share it all with. In July 1966, a Daily Mirror headline screamed, "Star's wife says, I'm scared of him." Elizabeth had gone to the extraordinary lengths of putting out injunctions to stop Harris molesting her and to stay away from his own children. "I'm frightened of him," she declared in her sworn statement. "I seek the protection of the court from him." Her solicitor said it was a matter of grave urgency. Yes, he acknowledged Harris was a man of success and talent. Unfortunately, his wife alleges he drinks regularly to excess. And when he's drunk, he goes berserk with whoever is in sight, and she is the victim. When the court agreed to the injunction, Harris was devastated. Later, he came to accept the situation. "I gave Liz hell, and I'm glad she gave me the boot. Life is strewn with compromises and scars. In Elizabeth's and my case, we needed more band-aids than most people." After their divorce, Elizabeth sent Harris a bird in a silver cage with the message, "Here is one bird that will never get away." In turn, he sent her an antique cowbell saying, "Wherever you go, I will now be able to hear you." They maintained this fond bantering right up until Harris' death, developing probably a more meaningful and closer relationship as friends than they ever managed as man and wife. At one get-together in the late 80s, Harris, in a candid moment, asked his ex-wife, "What was it like being married to me?" Elizabeth thought for a while before replying, "It was magic until you had that one drink, too many, and then a veil dropped over your face."